Today I'm going to show you guys a product that has been a game changer for me. This is a NAS server, but this is not your typical NAS server. And if you're not familiar with a NAS server, it's basically a storage device where you're able to store all of your personal files, your media, your photos, your music, and rightfully so you can do that with this one, but there's also other things that you can do that other NAS servers just don't provide, which we're going to talk about in a second. This is good for home or office use. This is the QNAP TS451A. There's different configurations that you can get. This is actually a 4-bay NAS, which means is that you can install 4 hard drives with up to 10 terabytes of storage on each drive. Now let me give you a quick tour around the back. We have a full-size HDMI port, and what this means is that you can actually connect this to a monitor, or you can even connect it to a television. The nice thing about it is that you don't need a computer to set this up. They actually provide a remote control where you can navigate through their graphical user interface, which is very easy. And I'm not gonna really talk too much about that because I wanna show you how I personally use it. I will say though, I recommend you pick one of these up. This is actually additional, but it's worth it because you have a full-size keyboard. You have sort of like a little trackpad that you can use as a mouse. It makes things a lot easier, especially if you're gonna connect this to a television. So I'm gonna leave links down below to this and also, of course, the server if you guys are interested in picking it up. Now, on the back, we also have 2 USB 3.0 ports and 2 Ethernet Gigabit ports. Now, the magic happens on the front side. We have an SD card reader, and I'm gonna talk more about it on how I personally use this, which is, like I said, this is a game changer. And also another USB 3.0 on the front side, and what they call a quick access port, another game-changing item for this particular NAS setup. But this is how I use these particular headers, which for me have been a game changer. So whenever we go out and shoot video, of course we shoot video, we shoot pictures, we take out the SD card, right? And this is really, really cool because as soon as I pop this in, it's going to start backing up all of my files. But it's also going to upload them to my Dropbox. So I have a QNAP folder here, and in a matter of seconds, as I said earlier, it's backing up all of those files right now, and then you're gonna see up here in a couple of seconds, all of these files, which I think I shot 2 pictures, are gonna show up. And the cool thing about it is that once it's done, you can see here on my smartphone, I actually get a notification on my phone letting me know that the project is done. So I don't have to worry about when is it finished, when is it uploading, when is it done downloading all that information. And all of these files are automatically on my Dropbox. And of course you can sync this not only with Dropbox, Google Drive, Amazon. There's different types of cloud services, including your own server if you have one. And then it automatically ejects, and I can just pop this out, put this back onto my camera, and begin going. Now, the reason why this is important to us in our workflow is because, like I said earlier, as we're done shooting, we pop this in, our media is getting backed up. There's redundancy here with this NAS server. It's also getting uploaded to the cloud in case anything happens. Remember, this is still a physical device that, you know, if this place were to catch on fire, if somebody were to come here and steal it, this will all, you know, disappear, but our files will not disappear because they are uploaded into our cloud server. Now this quick access port, this is another thing that has been a game changer because this is a USB 3.0. And I'll show you, I have my laptop over here, and the way we do this is we connect this USB 3.0 or this quick access port onto the computer, and we're able to access the files onto the server. But here's the thing, Carlos, who also uses this, can connect his computer, and I can only give him access to my project files or our project files and not necessarily my personal files. So when he connects his computer onto this, he can only get access to our YouTube stuff, none of my personal files or anything like that. So you can give users access to that. So that's something that's really cool and beneficial, especially if you're using this in an office environment. So again, everything is stored here, stored onto the cloud, and also we have direct access. So if we're gonna go on the go, this is my workstation computer that I take with me everywhere I go. Basically, I have access to all of those files. Everything is backed up, and we can do this really easily. So these 2 ports are my favorite features on this particular NAS server. And you can also connect an external hard drive or a thumb drive onto this, and of course transfer the information there. But of course, the thing is that you can access all of this information anywhere you are in the world, including through a web browser, your phone, a tablet, and this is kind of give you an idea of what the user interface looks like. There's an app center where you can download, you know, applications like Plex, surveillance station and notifications of the activity that's going on. If somebody accesses your server, if they log in, you can actually get a notification on your phone letting you know, hey, somebody's logged in. Or if there's somebody that actually connects a device onto your server, you can also get these notifications. So you're always alert on what's going on. So these are all the different notifications. Like for example, there was a backup completed. All of this information is readily available. You can check the health of the server, the uptime, all of the information. Of course, you can also download apps that already let you do that. So for example, here I have the Q file, which is basically the file manager for my phone, my iPhone in particular. And here I can see like my Dropbox. This is in my Dropbox folder. There's also a Q manager, which lets me manage my server, and it also lets me know the health and all of the information. So, and it gives me also the processing power. So overall, this little NAS server is very powerful, very useful. And like I said, I not only use it for my own personal use, I also use it for business and of course, content creation. And for those of you that do photography, there's also another perk aside from backing this up. You can create subfolders and you can have your clients access these particular folders so that if they want to review their pictures and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, and I can keep going on and on and on. But anyhow, guys, I wanted to recommend this. Again, I'm gonna leave all of those links down below. And if you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. Also, follow me on Snapchat for behind the scenes. Thanks again for watching, and you will catch me in the next one. Adios.